This is lesson 36, course 1, subtracting fractions and mixed numbers from whole numbers. So one thing you want to keep in mind when you're doing subtracting from a whole number is if you have a whole number, let's say 4, and you are subtracting half from that 4. This is a fraction, this is a whole number. What I want to do with this whole number is I want to make it into a mixed number. Okay, the reason is because I have 4 here, okay? I have 4 items. I am taking away half of an item. Okay, I'm not taking half of the items, I'm taking half of an item. So what I do is I take one of the items and I make it into 2 pieces, okay? 2 whole pieces, which leaves me with 3 and 2 over 2, okay? Because I split one of these things into 2 pieces. So I now have 3 whole and 1 fraction, that's 2 over 2, because I'm still looking at both pieces. And I am then taking away a half from the 3, 2 over 2, okay? And I take half away. Now, when you're doing subtraction, at this point, you just do it as normal. I'm not touching the whole number because there's no whole number to subtract with over here. So this is 3, 2 take away 1 is 1, and 2 carries over. So you end up with 3.5. Okay, now this drawing piece I won't do for all of them, but I wanted you to understand how we are switching it in from a whole number into a mixed number. Okay, next example we're going to do is we're going to look at 5 take away 1 and 2/3. So from here, the first thing I need to do is I need to change this whole number into a mixed number so that I have a fraction for the fraction to be taken from. Okay, so this turns into 4, and because this fraction has 3 as a denominator, is going to be 3/3. Take away 1 and 2/3. So you see over here, the reason this fraction has a 3 at the bottom is because this fraction had a 3 at the bottom. And because it is still a whole, because what this says is just another way of writing 5, right? If I looked at this 3 over 3 and I was telling you to put this into lowest terms, you would say this is 5. So we have 4, 3 over 3, take away 1 and 2/3. Start with your whole numbers. 4 take away 1 is 3. Then you go to your fractions. Your 3 carries over. Take away from the top. 3 take away 2 is 1. 3 and 1/3 is your answer. Okay, let's look at another one. We'll look at one more. The last one we're going to look at is 4 take away 2 and a 6. Okay, now again, this is a whole number. We need to change it into a mixed number. How we do that is we look over here and we go, okay, there is 6 as your denominator, which means a whole would be 6 over 6. So this is 1 whole and 3 wholes. Take away 2 wholes and a 6th. Start with your whole numbers. 3 take away 2 is 1. Then you go to your fractions. 6/6 take away 1/6 equals 5/6. And you have your answer. That is lesson 36, course 1, subtracting fractions and mixed numbers from whole numbers.